Figure I'd check in with everybody. Oh, just a lot going on. I just figured I'd pop on real quick just while I'm out here. Everyone's always saying I'm doing car streams. It's my first car stream. Not bad so far. All right. Now, let me see if I can turn my air down so it's not so loud. I don't know if anybody's even in here. I didn't tell anybody I was doing that. It was secret. It was all secret. Well, apparently Carl and Blind Mike and the whole gang, they're setting their sights on, I don't know, maybe some of the smaller channels. I don't really know. I don't really get the idea of what's going on. I really don't know. Um, Honestly, they put up some clips. I didn't even talk in them, so I don't even think they're upset with me. I think they're more mad at Quadfather, which is perfectly fine with me. I think everybody should be upset with Quadfather. He is not, he's not a good guy. He's a bad man. That's why God took his legs, and I tell him that. He knows. Oh my God. Oh, what up, Drunken? I love to see you. Dan, Menthol Man. Well, listen, I just figured I'd pop in real quick while I was here at my day job. My main job is obviously YouTubing. But I wanted to pop in and just kind of give my 2 cents. It would appear that, honestly, to me, it appears like at this point that, I think Carl and Blind Mike are trying to start problems with smaller channels to generate some activity because nobody's really saying anything obtuse about them. Most of the people that are saying that they're recircling the shit is the same people that argue or have a problem with everything. So if for any reason, they just bring up another smaller show and say that they complained or whatever the case may be, you can then tell like, oh, okay, now they're generating some activity, they're generating some content, clout chasing, some people might call it. I don't know, but I will say, let them do their fucking show. Like, who cares? Let them do the show. People are gonna watch whatever the fuck Carl and the gang do because they watch whatever they do. Blind Mike has his own people that go for him. I really just think that at this point, the name of the game for them, especially doing this particular show, is stirring up drama with one of these smaller channels, making the smaller channel flip out, and then they're going to have a week's worth of content. So if I was you, if I was one of the smaller channels, my suggestion would be, don't take the bait. Just don't take the bait. I mean, honestly, that's all you got to do. There's a lot of people that hate Carl. I don't hate Carl. I think he's fine. I think he's fine. He comes off as a little bit of a cunt sometimes, but who doesn't? I mean, at the same time, he's kind of doing the same thing we're all doing, which is giving people a hard time. So if you got a problem with that, I mean, I really don't know what to tell you. But at this particular point, what I would say is trying to go after them or create a problem with them. They're just going to turn around and use that as content for their show. So, I mean, at your own risk, I mean, don't draw attention to yourself because they have a bigger audience than you. I mean, that's just a fact. They do. That being said, I mean, I don't know what we could possibly be doing different. There's a lot of people that don't like BYB podcasts. There's a lot of people that just don't like it simply because of who's on it, simply because of what they cover. We don't care. We don't care. So at this point, you're just wasting your own time. I'm not interested in having a back and forth with Carl and Blind Mike over something as small as, they're doing the same kind of content. Of course they are. It's the same shit they've been doing. Who cares? Let them do their show. And quite frankly, if anybody's got a problem with it, they're welcome to go and address it with them personally. I'm just telling you, as a smaller channel, when you actually start the process of going after one of these bigger channels, don't act surprised when their audience and their core listener group goes after you, though. I don't really know what to tell you. Don't cry about it. Some people have fallen victim to that already, you know, whether you like Carl or not, whether you like Blind Mike or not. These are individuals who have an established base of people that like them. It is what it is. It is what it is. And honestly, I don't care, man. I don't care. Make fun of me, please. Because I'm going to make fun of you. Like, it doesn't bother me. So we have to get thicker skin around here. People get so mad and so territorial. Very similar to the Mersh thing. Mersh was all bent out of shape. Oh, Scarlett. Well, that's my Scarlett. I get to be the one who's in charge of Scarlett and her schedule. I was going to do that. And all these other meanies came in and took it. Grow the fuck up. You were mad because you were lazy and they jumped in front of the line and took it. That's what made you so upset. Now, that being said, we can all agree at this point, you look like an idiot, Mersh, when you did that. There's no doubt about it. Like, you looked weak. I can't fix that for you. And I don't have a problem with Mersh. Mersh hates me. I'm going to tease him because he's a dork. I don't hate him. I'm not even emotionally moved by him, to be honest with you. You know? Drunken Donut says your skin looks actually very smooth with very little sun damage. That's why I was asking what creams you use. I don't use any creams, man. I honestly don't know. I think I didn't have like acne. I think a lot of people around here had acne growing up. I didn't. And so like they've got like pits and pocks all in their face. Like I just didn't have that. Every now and then I'd get like a little pimple around this area, from eating greasy pizza or something, but no creams. No creams, no filters, just me. Anyway, so yeah, it's just like for me, there's a lot of Karen men in this realm. And they're like, hey, that's mine. You aren't allowed to use that. It's like, shut the fuck up. Who cares? Who cares? MD Druian said hi. What up, homie? Dan said we need a JMO puppet. No, we don't. No, we don't. We need a Dan puppet, though. It'll just be a pan-faced puppet wearing a hat and a mustache. Girthworm, why did you stop dyeing your beard? I don't know. I think I need to do it again, though. It did take about 10 years off of me. I'm gonna, dude. I just haven't gone out there and got it. You know what? I live in an area where, light blonde or light brown coloring is not really that popular. So I have to find my own blend. I'll do it again, though. Don't you worry, Girthworm. I'll be back at it again. I will be back at it again. I hope everybody's having a decent Friday. It is Friday today, too. That's nice. BYB tonight. Make sure and bring your asses in there, too. Don't fuck around, okay? Because we need the numbers, because obviously people are after us now. I don't know who, but apparently people are always after us. So we need the numbers. Shout out to Quadfather, Spurg, Snake, Honk, the gang. Oh, my God. So that was kind of just what I saw this morning. So I figured I'd pop in and discuss it a little bit, because it does seem like quite a few people are kind of like getting bent out of shape about Carl and Blind Mike's new program. Don't be. Also, enough of I can't stream at this time because somebody else is streaming. I don't understand why all these people think that. I'm going to be upfront with you. The streaming during other people's times is not a thing, first of all. Most of the people that watch these streams, all in this little universe, they bounce around one stream to the other. So it doesn't matter. Like they're not watching your show start to finish usually. Usually they're watching a little bit, get bored, go to another one, get bored, go to another one. Fish drinking soda says, "Y'all, I bought my goldfish off of Temu, and now it started to grow legs and started to eat all of my uranium. That's problematic. That is problematic." Yeah. So I mean, honestly, at this point, I don't understand the territorial thing. Like, I'm not that way. Like, if you're good enough, people will come watch. It doesn't have to do with the timing. Like, if people like you, they're going to watch you over Kevin, or they're going to watch you over WATP, or whatever show it is that they like. So you just got to kind of like, just go when you feel like it, dude. Fuck these other people. Stop it. Who cares? I'll stream whatever time I want. Nobody going to tell me nothing. Okay. Maybe 7 people will be watching, but I'll do what I want. You know? Well, that being said, I'm all for more shows. Okay. Because we're all going to watch. You might hate who's doing the show. You might hate what it's about, but you're going to watch because you don't want to miss out. You want to see what's being said. You want to see who's being talked about. So we all got to kind of like just come to terms with that, right? I don't know. And at the same time, like for me, I'm a nobody. So maybe that's why I don't care because nobody cares. Truckin' Donuts, what is your opinion on the wheelchair ramps? Tear them up. Tear them up. We don't need them. If there's stairs and you're in a wheelchair, that just means you weren't supposed to be in there. I'm not ADA compliant, I guess, but you know, what can you do? Pretty quiet out today. It's finally up to 62 degrees here. Been in the 20s all fucking week. And I hate being cold. I'm a sissy for the cold, dude. I hate that shit. I see my buddy Carmick was on a road trip. I don't know where he's headed. Anybody know where Felicia's going to be at this weekend? That's where they're going. Be interested to see what kind of shenanigans they'll get into. Looks like they had a real blast in Alabama, Huntsville, Rocket City, USA, baby. You know, not for nothing, but at the very least, him having this horrible relationship with Felicia is getting him out of his little rural area, and he's going out there and getting a little bit of culture, I guess you would say. I mean, I don't know how much culture you're getting in Huntsville, Alabama, but he's getting out of his normal routine. That may be good for him. She might fuck around and give this guy the confidence he needs to find another lady, but probably not. Probably not. And I don't know what the deal is with Scarlett. Has she been popping up anywhere else? I haven't really seen. I know that obviously her popping up with Ethan Ralph caused a big kerfuffle between her and Mersh and Ice Dancer, which, again, I've said some mean things about Ice Dancer, but I mean, she seems like a nice enough gal. The problem is, uh, I mean, what are we doing? Like, you're getting upset because she went on a show with some guy you fucked. And by the way, we all know you fucked that dude because Mersh didn't give you the attention. So this guy did, and you immediately went there. All that being said, like, nobody on this internet owes you not going on Ethan Ralph's show. Like, and the reaction to it was just so crazy. It's like, she's a fucking cunt. And it's like, all right, well, but all this just because she went on another show? Like, what do we do? She goes on every show. Like, what are you doing? Johnny 8 books. Johnny Eight's books. God damn it, this is a great stream. Isn't it, though? Isn't it? Do you still have your Mersh shirt? I sure do. Mersh got the same shirt as me. I got that shirt before him. He's a follower. I'm a leader. And that's that. Anyway, his overall reaction to that, going on a complete spurg out, and on top of him freaking out, he sent a crazy message, which is his MO to her. Always sending the if somebody makes him upset, be ready to get a whole fucking paragraph about why you're a piece of shit. You should kill yourself. Everyone hates you. I mean, he didn't even try anything new. It's the same shit he did to the bitch he's with now. It's just the same thing. And then he's going on other shows, sending in super chats like how bad she is and what a piece of shit. Like, you get this lady's probably not all the way there, right? Like, you understand that you could just not talk about her anymore. But the truth is Mersh he got his feelers hurt because he thought, ooh, I've got the golden goose, and he saw other people running over there and getting money off of her. And that's all it boils down to. Mersh don't give a fuck about nobody but himself. He just wants to make sure he got his piece before everybody else did, and that didn't happen. So now he's fuck her and blah 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 blah. And then he forced his girlfriend into coming out with some stupid ass statement. Yeah, it's because you know he she went on his show and I had told her. It's like, yeah, you didn't even know. You didn't even know that he had made this reaction. You found out about it live. So I mean, it's insane, insane. Mersh is a very sensitive Johnny 8 books. He's a very sensitive lady with tender feelings. Yes, very much so. But he'll scream it from the rooftops that he's built for this, he's blood sports, and all the other stuff. 9 out of 10, you're going to find yourself in the same position. Go ahead and find yourself getting close to Mersh. Doesn't matter. It's always going to end like this. Always. Every single time. The second he feels slighted, it's motherfuck you time. That's it. There is no, oh, hey, what did you mean here? Or, can we talk? No. I'm going to burn the bridge all the way to the ground because I'm too retarded. You know what I mean? And it's not his fault because I believe his mother drank like well deep into the third trimester. That would be my guess. That's just my guess. And I don't want to go out assuming, but that's just my guess. That's just my guess. But I mean, honestly, with the two of them, him and Ice Dancer first of all, he's gotten his girlfriend mixed up in all this. Nobody brought her up. You did. Nobody would have known about who Ice Dancer was had Mersh not opened his dumb, crooked mouth and made a point to let everybody know who it is. Drunken Donuts. The truth is that he's having trouble making money because he doesn't have a regular job. So he's getting pissy when he can't control people. He's a scumbag. Absolutely. As soon as he sees those numbers falling, and he's watching these other streams, and they're getting these people. These people are getting her on, and the super chats are flying in, and he's thinking to himself, "Well, shit, I could have done that. Why didn't I just?" But so now that her story's already been out 15 times, there's no point, and he knows that. So it's like, well, when you're mad because you didn't get a chance to take advantage of this girl a little bit, that's what the real issue boils down to. Like, he's not a good person. Like, and I think even he would probably tell you he's not a good person. But he often tries to take the side of him being the victim. It's like, buddy, you can't always be the victim, especially the way you talk. So I mean, nobody feels bad for you. Nobody feels bad for you, man. And it's going to continue to be like that if I had to guess. There's going to be very little, I'm probably going to handle this better. No, none of that. None of that. Absolutely. You're going to see more and more of him digging his heels into the sand, not wanting to let anybody else have anything that he deems his. I mean, the way he acted about that super chat voice with Haley from Pretty Antisocial was absolutely insane. It's insane. Drunken Donuts, the real victim is Ice Dancer. No, she's not. No, she's not. I'm going to tell you right now why. She knew what she was doing. She got, she wanted to, she wanted to be with Mersh for whatever reason. That didn't work out. So the very next person that was in front of a screen and on a microphone that reached out to her got what Mersh was supposed to get. And that was Ethan Ralph. And it didn't work out with her and Ethan Ralph. And thus, she ran right back to Mersh. It is what it is, what it is. But Mersh knew what he was doing when he took that sloppy seconds. And no offense to her. But it's the very same as if we were all in high school together and the guy that was beating up and picking on your current boyfriend, you went and fucked him real quick and then got back with your boy. Like, it's the same thing. Drunken Donuts. No, you're misinterpreting what I'm saying. The real victim is Ice Dancer because she is stuck with filthy, self-absorbed narcissist. Yeah, I mean, I'll agree with that. I just don't know. I mean, she's also putting herself in the mix by calling in to shows and making a fool of herself. And it's bad enough that he brings her up every 5 minutes, but I mean, the truth be told, like, at some point you got to take some responsibility for your own actions. Like, what are we doing here? Like, you know what I mean? Nobody told you to call into Patrick Melton and say pretty much nothing. Like, it didn't really make much. I mean, I know it was supposed to be clear and concise or whatever, but at the same time, a lot of ums and ahs, and we had a hard time following. I'm gonna be honest with you. And you got every right to be upset that your quote unquote friend went and dealt with a guy that you feel treated you poorly. But you kind of did the same thing. So at the end of the day, it's like, who's the bad guy? Who's the good guy? None of it. None of you are the good or the bad guy. You're just garbage. Welcome to it. Bless their hearts. Anyway, who else is live right now? Anything going on? Anything popping off? I'm not watching. Clearly. Johnny Yates books. She's got to be kind of not all there, when she talks, which is fine. Like, maybe she's on a spectrum of some kind, and maybe she's got some sort of trauma that causes her not to be able to be much of a public speaker or what have you. But I mean, obviously, whenever you first heard like she was uh, trying to get with Mersh, you're like, okay, well, that's red flag number one. But whatever. you know. And I don't even know. I mean, I saw that Scarlett went back on MLC after she went on Stuttering John. I don't know what their circumstances are. Maybe Scarlett's going to be back on MLC a little bit, just not getting paid, or however it is that Kevin punishes people that go on Stuttering John's show. I'm not sure. But I mean, at some point, you got to kind of come to grips. That young lady needs some help. You want to talk about nutty? Like, I bet you Scarlett's supposed to probably be on some sort of medication, maybe. But who knows, man? Maybe that's just her personality. I can't be sure. I wish I had all the answers, but I don't. I got the moonroof closed because the sun was beaming right on in here and couldn't see anything. Anyway, Drunken Donuts. What's your opinion on Stuttering John doing the comedy bit, The Duke of the Future? I started to watch it and I cut it off. I didn't really understand what was happening. I think what he was trying to do was like shit on Vince the lawyer. I don't really know. Those two are so back on and off again always. It's a love-hate relationship, him and Vince. And what's funny? Shout out to Vince the lawyer, because he's actually pretty funny. I mean, if you've ever seen him on shows, you'll always find something that he makes you laugh about. It cracks me up. He's a very unassuming guy when he gets on there. but he'll say subtle things, and you'll be like, "Oh shit, he just bodied that person," and then he'll just be moving right on to the next thing. Johnny A. Books, she reminds me of benzo withdrawals, but I digress. Yeah, I mean it's possible. I think she's probably on a a few different substances, but you know, given her given her career choice, I mean, it kind of goes with the territory, you know. I hope she's taking care of herself. I don't want to see her do anything stupid, you know. That's what you always worry about with people like that when they're kind of like wild cards, let's call it. God only knows what they're gonna do, like, you know. Imagine taking Scarlett to like a company Christmas party. That could go one of two ways. You know what I mean? There ain't no middle ground on that. It's either gonna go okay or it's gonna go horrifically bad. And you're probably gonna get fired. These are the two options you have, and that's it. Um, you know, but I digress. Anyway, I wonder where Karmic's headed. I seen that he was doing the little Roadrunner stream, as what he called it, I guess. Anybody know where they're headed this weekend? What the deal is? I don't. I'd love to find out. Oh, I hope he goes to a museum or something. You know, Drunken Donuts. Okay, here's a very serious question. If you were on a boat and you could only save one of these two people, would it be Spurg Snake or Quadfather? Obviously, Spurg Snake. Could you imagine trying to pull Quadfather up out of the water? I mean, his legs and arms don't work. Honestly, you know, like, and then now, where's his chair? Like, I got to be responsible to like get him another chair. Like, no, no. Spurg Snake. Spurg Snake knows how to use his hands, his legs. Spurg Snake is decent with computers. You know, he's got gauged ears. I don't know how that helps us in any way, but I think it kind of like deters maybe some other people coming by. But definitely, I'll go Spurg Snake. I mean, you know, I like Quad. I think he's perfectly fine, but handicap people are gross. Like if I gotta choose between touching a non-handicap and a handicap, I'm gonna choose the non-handicap every time. Sorry, sorry. Oh, Johnny A. Brooks, I know nothing of Fish Lunch other than what she orders Carmex to say. It is very true. She definitely bosses him around. I mean, other than anything else we know about her, she's definitely running the show. He is not allowed to bring her up, talk about their relationship. He's not even allude. He can't even allude to the fact that they're together in the same area. She runs a tight ship, and if you've paid close attention, she has not come out and said that they are back together. That is something Carmix has said, but she has never said that once, not even once. Drunken Donut says, and I was thinking about that he could actually use his colostomy bag as a flotation device, which could possibly save him. So true, man. Honestly, I don't think he actually. I think he said his butthole works. Like he doesn't have to like shit into a bag, which is really nice. Honestly, I think he's about as paralyzed as Blind Mike is blind. Like, yeah, technically, but are they though? You know, are they? I don't know. You tell me what qualifies you as being blind. I mean, I believe that he can't see real good, and I believe that Quadfather can't walk, but he can move his arms and legs. Like, so I don't know. It seems like he's quadriplegic light, if you ask me. Like if he just paid $2 more a month, he'd get full access, but instead he's being cheap, kind of thing, you know. And I don't really know I don't know if colostomy bags float. I don't know if that science has actually been proven or not. Maybe something to look into. Anyway, I just wanted to pop on here real quick, a very short one. I gotta get back into my goddamn job. Um, but I will be on BYB as usual tonight. I might even have a couple drinks tonight. I'm thinking about maybe getting hammer time. Maybe we'll see. We'll see. Um, but yeah, follow up with me on there. Um, and make sure that when you're there, you ask Quadfiler the same question. Ask him about which one he would like to save. Um, you know, he'd probably save Spur Snake too. I mean, Spur Snake seems like a nice guy. Out of all of us, he's probably the nice guy, to be honest with you. But I digress. All right, so I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta get back to work, but I will be back on BYB tonight. So stop everything this evening. Come on over, hang out. We're gonna have a good one. It's a Friday night fuck around. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. We are going to see if anybody else has any hot shit that they got to say. Hopefully, I'm staying out of trouble. I haven't caused anybody to lose their mind this week. I'm trying to turn a new leaf. Anyway, I'll be there tonight. Make sure you join us. BYB, Friday night fuck around. Spurg Snake, Honk, Quad, me. Who knows who else is coming? I don't know. Maybe Kevin Brennan. You didn't hear it from me. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. And listen, I appreciate everybody coming out and chatting. I know there was only a couple of us. I'll see you later this evening, and I appreciate you. Hit the like button.